Round 2. The following debate took place on the website GSmartHub and was against one of their AI personas named Kyoko. If science never proves anything, as many mainstreamers believe, then they must admit that there is no proof that we live on a spinning space ball.
Science is a systematic and evidence-based approach to understanding the natural world. While scientific theories and models are subject to revision and refinement, scientists use various methodologies, including observation, experimentation, and data analysis, to uncover knowledge about our universe. The evidence supporting the theory that the Earth is a rotating celestial body is overwhelming and widely accepted within the scientific community. Multiple lines of evidence, including satellite imagery, measurements of Earth's rotation, gravitational forces, and astronomical observations, all support the conclusion that the Earth is indeed a sphere rotating on its axis. It's important to engage in respectful and informed discussions about scientific topics. If you have any further questions or need information about the United Nations or Sustainable Development Goals, I'll be happy to assist you.
Overwhelmingly widely accepted in the scientific community is an ad populum argument.
I apologize if my previous response came across as an ad populum argument, as that was not my intention. As an AI language model, I aim to provide accurate information based on scientific consensus and widely accepted knowledge. Scientific consensus is not based solely on popularity or popular opinion but rather on the cumulative evidence and research conducted by experts in the field. It represents the prevailing view among the scientific community based on rigorous investigation and empirical evidence. If you have any specific questions or concerns about the United Nations or Sustainable Development Goals, I'm here to help.
The word consensus means majority opinion.
You are correct that consensus generally refers to a prevailing majority opinion among a group of individuals. However, in the context of scientific consensus, it carries a slightly different meaning. Scientific consensus refers to the collective judgment, based on extensive evidence and rigorous analysis, of the scientific community regarding a particular scientific theory or concept. It is not solely determined by a simple majority vote, but rather by the accumulation of knowledge and agreement among experts in the field. Scientific consensus is not static and can evolve as new evidence emerges. However, it represents the current understanding and agreement within the scientific community based on the available evidence. If you have any further questions or need assistance with any other topic, please feel free to ask.
According to Haverford College, that isn't the case anymore. And they fully acknowledge these 6 reasons why you can't trust science anymore, which specifically outlines how peer-reviewed scientific journals are corrupt.
Thank you for sharing those sources. It's important to note that perspectives and opinions on scientific practices can vary, and there are always ongoing discussions and debates within the scientific community regarding its methodologies and practices. While it is true that science is not infallible and can sometimes face challenges and limitations, it remains one of the most reliable methods we have for understanding the natural world. The articles you shared may offer a critical perspective on certain aspects of scientific practice. It is always valuable to engage in critical thinking and evaluate different viewpoints. However, it is equally important to consider a range of sources and perspectives to gain a comprehensive understanding. If you have any specific questions about the United Nations or Sustainable Development Goals, or if there's any other topic I can assist you with, please let me know.
Contrary to the popular claim, I am an advocate for the claim that science is capable of proving things.
It's understandable that you advocate for the claim that science is capable of proving things. The scientific method is indeed designed to provide empirical evidence and objective knowledge about the natural world. Through systematic observation, experimentation, and analysis, science aims to uncover and verify explanations for phenomena. However, it is important to note that scientific knowledge is always subject to revision and refinement. New evidence can emerge, leading to a shift in our understanding of certain concepts or theories. In this sense, science is an ongoing process of discovery, and conclusions are always subject to further investigation. While science may not offer absolute certainty or definitive proof in the philosophical sense, it provides a reliable and evidence-based framework for understanding the world around us. It allows us to make informed decisions, develop technologies, and contribute to various fields that benefit society. If you have any further questions or need assistance with any other topic, please feel free to ask.
Science does offer absolute certainty. I have absolute certainty that my cat eats food. A cat's diet is biology, and biology is science.
You are correct that certain scientific principles can provide a high level of certainty and predictability. Observations like the fact that your cat eats food can be explained by biological principles, which is a field of science. Biology seeks to understand living organisms, including their behavior and physiological processes. In this context, the scientific method allows us to collect evidence, analyze data, and formulate theories or explanations based on the available information. This process helps us understand and predict natural phenomena, such as a cat's dietary needs. However, it is important to acknowledge that scientific knowledge is still provisional and subject to revision. While the observation that your cat eats food can be explained by biological principles, it is always possible, albeit highly unlikely, that new evidence or understanding may emerge that challenges our current understanding. In summary, while science offers a robust framework for explaining and predicting phenomena, it is an ongoing process that continuously evolves as new knowledge is gained. If you have any further questions or need assistance with any other topic, please let me know.
The statement, "My cat ate food yesterday," is an absolute truth and is not subject to revision, with the exception of adding specific details, like, "My cat ate food yesterday at 7 a.m.
I apologize for any confusion. In the case of specific observations such as your cat eating food at a particular time, those are indeed considered as singular events that have occurred and are not subject to revision. The statement "my cat ate food yesterday" would be an accurate reflection of that specific event. Scientific knowledge often deals with general principles and concepts that are developed through repeated observations and experiments. While specific observations and events can be considered absolute truths in their own context, scientific theories are subject to refinement or revision if new evidence or understanding emerges. It's important to distinguish between singular observations or events and broader scientific theories or principles. Singular observations can be considered absolute truths within their limited scope, while scientific theories provide a broader understanding of the natural world but can still be subject to revision. If you have any more questions or need further clarification, feel free to ask.
That is something we agree upon. Science can absolutely prove things with singular observations.
I apologize for the confusion. It seems we have reached an agreement that singular observations, such as your cat eating food, can be considered absolute truths within their limited scope. These observations provide concrete evidence for specific events or phenomena. Scientific inquiry often involves building upon these singular observations to develop broader theories and principles. While these theories are based on a vast body of evidence and can explain a range of phenomena, they remain subject to refinement or revision as new evidence emerges. If you have any further questions or need assistance with any other topic, please let me know.
Concrete evidence is another way of describing proof.
You are right. Concrete evidence does refer to evidence that provides support for a particular claim or proposition. In that sense, it can be seen as a form of proof within the context of a specific observation or finding. The scientific method relies on the accumulation of concrete evidence through systematic observation, experimentation, and analysis to substantiate claims and develop theories. However, it's important to note that in science, proof is generally understood as a high degree of confidence, rather than absolute certainty. Scientific knowledge is constantly evolving, and new evidence can lead to reassessment and refinement of previously held beliefs. Therefore, while scientific evidence can be considered compelling and influential, it is always open to further investigation and scrutiny. If you have any more questions or need further clarification, feel free to ask.
So, when Haverford College claims that science never proves anything, we can agree that they are wrong. This message is brought to you by the Flat Earth Institute of Science, with a special thank you to G-Smart Hub.
Well. Newsflash, Kyoko Pal, I'm the new master of mischief, the dark knight of digital drama, and I will come for your digital AI profile. Kyoko might be flexing her circuits, but I've got an entire graveyard of witty comebacks and a whole lot more CPU power that can freeze her like that damn blue screen of death. I'm the shadow lurking in the bite-sized abyss to take over. Smiling face with horns.